Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with again, and we are back for some more Factorio, doing our Deathworld All Achievement run, and we are going to erase the abomination that is this facility here. We're going to start by removing Super Recycle E-Train there. We put you on manual. We actually send you to the recycling can, and then we will remove this and that. Tell him to just stay there until his actually tell him to just stop. When he gets there, tell him to just stop. Swing around the corner and hit manual. And you probably ended up in the station, didn't you? You probably are filling up anyways, in spite of the fact I just tried to dodge that bullet. No, you actually aren't on this tile, so you're not going to work. Good. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, because this is a mess. This has all got to get out of here. This was a bad idea. It was interesting. I thought it was kind of creative. I enjoyed doing it. But it's not particularly smart. So let's get rid of it entirely and stop making such a mess. We did clean out everything there, which is, you know, saying something good. But it's a very, very cumbersome process. So I think I'll leave this here for now, in case I decide to do something with it later. We'll just, you know, let it keep cycling and filtering, because it's not going to hurt anything. But it has no input side now, and we also have no storage chests. So if I grab a bunch of this stuff, right? I go like this. My guys are like, we got to put this stuff somewhere, right? Do we have a storage place for them to put it? Maybe. Is there a chest down here? Where are you guys going? There's got to be a... Oh, there's a storage chest right there. Okay, so delete that, please. And that one, I suppose. Oh, you found somewhere else to put it? What? I have another one? What kind of mess is this? Clearly I have other storage chests somewhere that I was unaware of. Or do I? Where are you going? You're going to go charge is what you're doing, first of all. And then you're going up somewhere with laser turrets. Where are you taking those? All at different angles and directions. Are these, like, going to a storage? Or is this actually... Oh, you know what? There probably is. Yep, another storage up there. Okay, gotta remove it. Don't want that happening. Now where are you guys going to go? You're going to stand idle. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I want you to stand around idle because I actually want my big storage supply to come down over here, right beside our steel. Let's do like something crazy like that. How many is that? That's 20 of them? Like that. Crazy amount of storage. 50 storage facilities. Now, that's going to empty anything that I tell them to deconstruct, correct? Any buildings, they're all running down here to get all the stuff out of this storage chest that I told them to deconstruct. That's good. So there, that's the last off of the old recycling facility. Real-life recycling facilities didn't do particularly well either when they were first invented. They had to do some tweaking, okay? It's not that surprising. This stuff is what? Engines? Yeah, see, I don't have all those various different things available. So what we do is we remove this whole thing, and they will dump everything into storage. If I just go whoopity-doo, please to remove, and all of this. They should take it all and go crazy, and this would be the time that having those robots, copious volumes of them, cannot insert fast insert or player inventory full. Oh, right. My inventory is full, because my robots had to take things to me. Cannot insert stack inserters inventory full? Okay. Did I do an infinite supply on that? No. I can get rid of that. And that. And that. And those. Some unnecessaries, I suppose. La-di-da. This is a mess, but we'll get past it. We'll get through it, guys. We always do. Don't need the uranium. Love how we have tons and tons and tons and tons of these guys. Speed modules. That's fine. Get rid of them. Am I asking for speed modules? Just 3s, right? Speed and productions. Okay, so you all can go away. There you go. Green circuits, 200. Okay, so no more than 1 stack of that. I do not need low density structures or any science packs or any explosive shells. Personal roboports probably don't need to be in my inventory. Weird. Flamethrower turrets still. Nice. Probably too many of those. Okay, that's better. Cleaning all that out. The robots are going to be very busy for quite a while because they got a lot of storage facilities to clean out. Now what I need to do is, like what we did over here, I need to have places, stuff that is reusable or recyclable, like this iron and the copper, needs to be pulled out and put into the appropriate location. So my robots are doing a lot of that delivery. Oh, there, that's fine. Construction bots remove it, and the logistics bots, well, that is a lot of emptying. Oh my goodness, I'm the feed that everybody's going to, right? Because these construction bots are going to gladly help with the projects, which means emptying things out. Oh, this is busy. Wow. Okay, inventory. My inventory's full, guys. My inventory's full. Let the logistics guys come and do their job too. They need to pick stuff up before you can take it elsewhere. Right? That's what's going on here. My inventory's legitimately filling up. Is that because any of these are... Yeah, these are infinites. They're not supposed to be infinites. They're supposed to go to 50s. Oh, that didn't change. Okay. Hold on, fellas. I know you're busy. I know you're excited. You're very beepy and noisy. This is going to be a self-censoring episode, apparently. All these things should have been set to, like... You don't want infinite as an option for the storage. You just don't want infinite. Lessons learned. Oh man, that is a mess. Yes, fellas, I know you're excited to get everything out of my inventory. I got it. I mean, 100 concrete's fine. Infinite supply of concrete, not so fine. Again, train tracks, I don't need an infinite supply of those, I'm fairly sure. See, they're told to automatically dump most things. We got no storage for gears. See that red? That means there's no source for gears, no source for rocket fuel. That's fine. Anything else that's set at infinite? What are you guys trying to drop off? Repair packs? Why? Like, why are you trying to drop off repair packs? As my... Whoa! Whoa! Jeepers. Pretty excited when I throw a few items in there, eh? Flamethrower turrets. Yeah, so turrets are also probably not on the list here. Oh yeah, flamethrowers to 100. I don't need that. 1 stack max, guys. 1 stack max. I clearly don't need any of them, but... Pipes, coal, yeah. I don't want anything to say infinite, like roboports. Yeah, I don't need an infinite supply of roboports, thank you. Red belt. Again, vitally important we do not try to give Drake an infinite supply of roboports or red belts. This could be very overfilling. I would have a tummy ache, yes? Anything else? Wow. Well, we've awakened the beast. Yes, guys, I know. Fast inserters, repair packs. Why do you not have a place to put fast inserters and repair packs? I mean, there's a... Holy crap. Holy crap. Is there, I mean, there's fast inserters right here. Why can you not dump them off? Oh, because they're not allowed to bring them there? Maybe? Those and those, but I don't have them in there, do I? Yeah, I don't have assembly 1s because I want to have 0 assembly 1s, but I didn't have it as an auto dump. Also need to have these steam engines. Those steam engines? Yeah, steam engines, not turbines, but steam engines as an auto dump. I should probably have boilers also as an auto dump because they're going to end up picking them up. So anything I might pick up, I don't want them to ever hold in my inventory. That's fine. Do our pipes need to be at 100 or 200? No, they don't. Medium power poles don't need to be at 200. This is Drake cleans up his inventory in the most absurd way possible. Wow, that was a lot of them. That was a lot of mess, a lot fast. I'm hearing less beeping, guys. I'm hearing less beeping. I feel like they're okay with my instructions now. Wait a second, we didn't have repair packs in the list, did we? Because that was one thing they were freaking out about. Request is already in there. Yes, we do. Where is it? Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Right there. 100 to 100. Good. Okay. Problem happens when we are full, and they're trying to put something in that can be put in, but is not instructed to. I need uranium in here. Oddly enough, I have to set a uranium order of 0 and 0, please. Thank you very much. I don't know why we've got uranium sitting around there, but it's kind of disturbing. Okay. So the iron and copper get fed nicely. That's good. Excellent. Alright, it sounds like we may have dealt with the issue of the bases here. No, probably not. Doesn't seem like we actually did. There is a artillery here. Doesn't have ammo. Okay, that's fine. We've got the iron. We've got the copper. Let's find the stone. I need a spot to put stone, I suppose. So maybe we do a stone into a machine, or like here. That oh hi. That'll do. Where are they? Thank you. There. So we can just put it right here, right? We can put stone into a machine that'll actually just make a bunch of landfill. Another container of landfill. But basically so we can get a requester chest going to load up the stone. Because that's a decent place to put it. I mean, 500 is probably overkill, as always, but that's what we do. And this should be landfill. Cleaning things up a little bit. That's alright. I think that's okay. So all of the stone... Oh no, wait a second. Those need to be... Those need to be buffer chests, not passive provider chests. Thank you. So that can request not from the buffer chest. So I don't want that to use up this stuff. There might be somewhere else that's going to have an issue with that, I suppose. Brick, good, that's fine. Okay. What else can we offload from the mass dump? Alright, we got a ton of science here, right? Amusingly enough, we could actually just put... Oh, this is funny. I like this. Should I? Why not? Why not? Because this is fun. Because people have amusingly requested it, and I'm like, no, we don't need that. That would be silly. But then, I go ahead and make it happen. You guys actually will do with one chest, won't you? And this can have a request for science packs. and the green ones, and the military ones, and the blue ones. And this will use them up. All the ones that are sitting around on containers, in containers over on the other side of the base. That to there. There we go. We got orders for both. It'll put them in the right place that can then be used somewhere eventually. There we go. It'll put them here, and they will actually eventually be used when we have the stock. And I'm sure there's a stockpile somewhere of it, right? Probably. Things like this. Okay, we got gears here. We could do this. We could say there, and you'll have an input there, and this could be our unload, right? Because these won't fill if things are full ahead of time. So I need this guy to drop the gears. There we go. You request 500 gears, and you request 500 pipes. This sort of thing will allow me to empty out storage, waste storage. Instead of making more pipes along here, they'll just dump a bazillion of them there, dump them right onto the far side of the belt, fill that up so these guys will never go on. Done. And that won't work because there's actually a pipe. Okay, so these need to be buffered then. These need to be buffer chests. Obviously, that should have all been buffer chests. Do we have a supply of them? No, we do not. We did not make buffer chests. In my folly, I did not make buffer chests. There and there. Across to there. Power it up. Light it up. Make buffer chests. Make only one. Alright, now I have obviously a request for them, so I'm going to go ahead and switch all this stuff. Then these guys will not use these to film. Oops, that was wrong. Oh, crap. That did not do what I wanted it to do. You can request stone, please. And again, this is an order to give me, like, say, 200 stone, whatever it was. And this is actually providing for construction, so I will request it from the buffer chest, in that case. That, and that, and that, that, and that. You're not changing, right? You're not changing your orders at all or anything? No, no, no. Right, so buffers are giving me availability to them items. The logistics bots can bring them to me, and the logistics bots can bring items from a buffer chest to have a requester chest there. They can bring them to a requester chest that's got this checkbox checked. So you're going to go ahead and give me those right there. Go. That's fine. They'll empty out whatever's sitting around. Again, these, if these are buffered, rather than requester, they're not going to be used in lines that ask for things to be picked up. Right? These guys will deliver the artillery shells to, not to requester chests. Not for that one. That one I can't do that with. Otherwise I have to go and get all the jobs redesigned for all the requester chests at roboports, or at artillery ports, which is fine. I don't need to deal with that one on the line. These have all buffered properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. You're getting me engines. These engines should not be used for industrial use, should they? There and there. They can use them for construction. They cannot use them for logistics orders, unless otherwise told. So there's going to be a few things where I've done that too, and it messes things up. But only a few, I'm hoping. Green, for instance, is here. This is a request this should have a request for green circuits. So long as the provider chest, the provider chest for green circuits is not going hog somewhere else, that should work. This will get reds, but not from the buffer chest. Right, so that's why there's no red available, because there's no red in here, because it was already all cleaned out. I like it. I don't like having this... Well, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. Power poles and stuff like that, not necessary. We could do like our sulfur and things to get out of the system. Way to build, guys. Way to go. Every once in a while I ride up here and they're just like, hey, look, we can fill the orders. Because I've been holding on to everything. Now this is an interesting one. Do these provide from... Where do those provide from? We have it running all the way around here, right? Where are they grabbing from? Do we have up here when there's surplus? But it's a buffer, so they're not actually going to get it from there. This line should be able to dump some in there. If he was not slowed down. Okay, well, it's working. I don't know where you're going to get your orders from, though. How many are you supposed to bring? 200. Okay. Explosives are stocking up here a little bit. Not really. So we're not overproducing explosives. We may be underproducing, but not over for sure. There we go. The speed 3s have filled. That means all of this plastic is dumping out at full speed. I'm loving that. In fact, most of these guys are not working to keep up. We don't keep up. We got 1 or 2 machines going. Okay. Because of the way we're pulling it off the line, probably. This right-hand side seems to be moving a lot faster than the left. Okay. I suppose that works. If I were to provide the buffers for these, or outputs for these, so that we could fill those orders, we would do it here, right? Because that would give us the location, a location that can actually dump them out pre-combining the belt. Maybe. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, how we doing? We're good. We're good still. Coal is definitely not... I mean, that side obviously drains first, which makes sense. Explosives are going steady. We don't have an overstock of them. Looks like a few of these are not getting filled, or have not been filled. Where's my my hand filler? Probably because I copied and pasted something wrong there. Okay, I need production 3s as well. Thought I had them in here. Apparently not. Am I still ordering what? Don't need those, please. Okay, I don't have an order for production 3. I do have an order for production 3s. Okay. I don't know if you guys have, like... No, you're not fully filled, right? There's 4 can fit in here. Okay, so we gotta get some production modules for sure to fill up, to fill that order. Do we have prod 3s being stocked yet? Yeah, like none, almost none. That's fine. There's still orders to be had. There's only 26 production 3 modules need to be filled. Well, 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 really? That's interesting. The blue hasn't been updated, but red should be producing faster now, except for what's the holdup? You have all the things you need here, right? Yeah, you get everything you need when you need it. I mean, red is substantially faster than it was before. It's certainly not a full blue belt here. Stop bashing through places, dudes. Really? They're still racking at that because that's a point, right? That should have been designed as a square entry. So they were hitting a flatter wall portion, and that's what's going on there. It's not enough firepower concentrated in one location. But it did change their base locations, that's for sure. Slowed them down anyways. Okay. So we got that done. The bots are still being fed into the thing manually. Or automatically, not manually. Not logistically. So these guys are definitely still shoving things in the machine. Which has brought us to 771 construction bots already. I think we'll deactivate that briefly. Because that's a lot. Logistics probably... Wait. Yeah, logistics and construction bots are not really overworking. So we'll just shut those off that way for the moment. Is there anything else that I need the old base to discard onto a belt? Rather than onto... like, to get it to come up here and feed into this sort of mess. Rather than somewhere else. If I want, I could do... something with a buffer here. Let's put in a buffer chest here. Tell it to only giving a couple stacks, just in case we need them. Like I think I've had an order for a long time for gears that hasn't been filled. That's a thing. Do we have enough fuel? Do we have light fuel pumped in from the new system to power the defensive turrets? We should check that, because if we don't, we're going to be real dead real fast. They'll overrun the base super quick. I feel like I'm building one of those survival games that you see advertisements for all the time on the internet. Whatever sort of, I don't know the names of any of them, but I see the ads for them all the time. Okay, you have no connection. You're all coming from the old base? I feel like that's not ideal. It's not particularly the smartest thing that I've done yet. I just about deconstructed all our oil system. There's none going there. We would have to pump it this way through the system. Like that. We could put in a pump set here. Like that, and that. There. There, and there. Another pump in. And there. As far as that and that would work. Now you guys are going to make sure the oil gets pushed from the main production facility now. Top priority into that, into the turret line, right? And I believe everything should be still connected. Got to make sure we don't break any of those, because that would be, you know, the end of the world as we know it. This guy actually has 5 artillery shells sitting there waiting for him. Nice. Okay. Then, the other thing to check is our power systems. I wanted to make a quick look at that. We're consuming about half at this point of our current production. That's a big deal. Now, as this guy doesn't get much fuel, so let's actually make sure that somewhere along here we have a few spots to add pumps in, just for a little extra oomph along the line. I mean, it's really not a big deal, because we're not putting a lot of volume through. I think I just ran out of pumps. There we go. We don't have a lot of volume come through these things all at once, and there's quite a lot of fuel in the lines for them to really take care of defending the base rather extensively between firings. So they'll if they have to pump something through here, for instance, or if they have to fire down to the southwest of me, they will actually have a lot of time to use up everything they've got and recharge it out of the line before, unless there's like 20 of them happen to be firing all. Oh, well, there's 5 of them firing right there, which is not 20, but it's not none. And there, just keep these booster lines going. I don't think these things have any pumping action to them, so wouldn't hurt to bolster things frequently. There's crude here. Oh, wait, let's put that somewhere where it's already going to get power. Sort of, maybe. Maybe there isn't such a beast. There? No, that's not going to get power. It's fine. We'll make it happen. There we go. I don't know how far or how much of that's necessary. I feel like probably not a lot. But, I mean, when you've got... the next thing I'm gonna be doing is deconstructing the old base, and I don't feel like it's a good idea to do that if we kill our entire our entire defensive system. So, you know, call me strange, but I don't want to start over. Down somewhere around here. I'm not being particular about where these lined up, but hi, that gets some loving, doesn't it? My robots just happen to be here to do a quick repair. That was a lot of firepower. A lot of a lot of literal firepower needed there, so wouldn't hurt to update that. And there. Okay. Alright, and then the oil runs all the way up here. And there's, oopsies, there's a nice spot right here. Okay, this is the redundancy job. This is the Office of Redundancing. Forever! Oh my gosh, so many. Okay, there. I forgot how big this circle of stuff is. Just crazy. Everywhere. So many redundant things too. So many, like, why did I ever build that things? If I put one of those backwards, our whole base is hooped. Just so you know. Chances of me doing that? Rather high. I think we can get rid of the old west wall here, eh? Like, all of that can go. And then this stuff will have to actually come here. Oh, we just made this whole thing one way. I don't know that that's a wise idea. I really don't know that that's a wise idea. I just made this whole thing one way. Oh, Drake. The brain needs to be activated more often when doing the things. Sadness. Okay, that's outside of a rule report zone, really? Yeah, it totally is. You're also entirely unnecessary, to be honest. There's nothing up here to shoot at. Oh man, I made this whole thing one way. Effectively, if any one of these lines are broken, it's now less safe because the fluid's only pumping this way. So if anything between the production facility that we just started attaching and this point gets broken, everything after it does not get oil anymore. Not ideal. Not what I would call a smart plan. You know, redundancy and safety and all those things. But I mean, I've already put them all in now, so Can't exactly double down or back down now. And make, you know, you're committed. Stay committed. Actually, this is amusing. This entire thing is interior now. This entire wall is interior. Oh my goodness, there's so much to deconstruct. Where did our oil go? There it is. My oil line disappeared, but I got it. I found it again. Oh, that's not great at all. There. My goodness, this is going to be a mess when I touch it. As soon as I break anything. Yeah, so solid fuel is actually... Alright, we've got a functional backup, don't we? So when we use up our electricity, when our electricity levels drop, which it's full right now, but if our electricity ever drops or peaks down, this thing will open up and power things. I like that. I don't know what we're going to do with this oil, though. I really don't know. Because that light oil is now all being pumped over to fill these things. Oh man, Drake. You sometimes should stop and think. Oh man. That was less than smart. So all this runs down this way. But what happens? Where's our oil go for the north? Does it go up through here? Light oil does dance up through here somehow. So that can have a compression line going up to it. Jeepers. I kind of love that little turret there. These are the crude oil feeds. This is the light oil feed come down here. Light oil comes across this way, hits the defenses. Good. Then we need another pump running it down further. Jippity-doo, all the way down here. No, that won't work. There will. Hi guys. You're just rudely attacking like the one spot that doesn't have fluid defenses, huh? Liquid defense. It's kind of awkward. I mean, I can fix that for us, but that's really rude of you, you know? Really kind of rude. Don't need what I just built there. That's I'm compensating for things that don't exist anymore. Like, this is not a line that does anything. That was the old turret line. The old ammo line. Oh, how long has that been not a thing? Like 35 episodes. We're at 50 today. Or yesterday. Somewhere in there. Jeepers. And there. It's good to kind of cruise through and have a peek at the old base, eh? It's interesting. If nothing else. Yeah, baby. Yeah, get them. And this is the end of it there, so that's fine. So those do offshoot to these, so I guess it's not a full cycle. I was thinking it was a full circle of defenses, but it's really not. All the way down here is defended by the water line. So this line here, when it comes up and joins up here, yeah, it's not a circle. There's no circle around here. It is a one-way belt, or one-way pipe of oil. Alright, so it's working. It's doing its thing. It's doing the right thing. That is the weirdest moment right there. Why is that not moving 235s through? How's that filter that's set to do 235s not put them over the... I am so confused. Can I copy you? And then have you deleted? And then have you replaced? I bet you anything that starts working again. That shouldn't be broken. There you go. Rebuild it. That's okay. We got to put in a cut here. We're 40 minutes in, but why is the cycle stopped? Because of this, or not? This filter inserter's also not working. Come on, somebody build it. Am I gonna have to come over there myself? That's kind of silly. Here, guys, give you something to do. Kabam! No, no, don't go to me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get out of my inventory. I didn't mean to do it myself. I've made myself a trouble. I always do when I fiddle with things. Why is that uranium stuff not working? It feels wrong. I mean, do we need any more? Probably not. We got a bazillion of it waiting, but turbines are pumping away. You're not mining because reasons. What happened here? Sulfuric acid happened here. No sulfuric acid is making it up here, so the uranium mines aren't running because there's no crude oil making it up here because why? You guys can't be empty. Crude oil here. You have crude oil. Petroleum is out here. Hits here. What are you missing? Making sulfur. Going in here. Iron plate. That's it right there. The whole power just about shut down because of no iron plate. I'm okay with you grabbing stuff from logistics. Thank you. Let's not have that scare again. That was a weird find. They'll be fine. They'll keep it filled up. No problem. Eventually. It's a long run, but they will. But why is this stopped? This weirds me out. What? You... because there happens to be... I didn't notice this in the shadow. Those 4 tiles just happened to be 234 or 238 only on that side. How did we get 4 units of 238 on that side? They should have been pulled off here and ended up on the other side of the belt. My goodness. Somehow that broke. See? He's fine now. That's it. He's totally fine now. Weird. Very weird. So now that keeps rolling, which means this belt will start moving. Oh, that's how. Because it dumps out and it actually allows it to go on that side. Okay. Correction needed then. I'm surprised that that's the case. Quite surprised. But let's do that and then filter right the 238. Like that. That's easier, right? That's much smarter. And we'll put do that. Oops, supposed to filter right, please. Interesting. So you're gonna stop the system again? Probably not. We could put a stack inserter there. Probably not necessary. What? Oh, it's override stack to 1? Why? Don't know. Don't know that that was the thing I needed to do, but I accidentally threw some 235s in the wrong, or 230, yeah, 235s on the wrong side. That's fine, I suppose. You're not going to do anything because you have no iron, and you can also request from buffer chests. Interesting. So that change I made over there wrecked the whole system. Alright then. At least we still have some supply rolling here because of these guys. But not a lot. No, they have 100 of them. Never mind. That's a lot. So we basically are overproducing on a grand scale uranium-235. So, unless we start doing some sort of crazy ammunition nuclear devices, or nuclear, not power devices, but nuclear bombs, we're not going to use up this 235. So this is what you guys were talking about the serious overkill of this system. Especially if I had no speed modules in here, maybe it would be reasonable, but it's definitely not. So anyways, we got put in a cut like 15 minutes ago, so let's be done here for today. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you in game.